Alright, looks like both runners are getting ready here with DSTA. I guess I can give a brief rundown of what DSTA is. Like, I assume we've talked about this before in the tourneys, but yeah, so basically you might have noticed that the runners set their timers to 1:53 a.m. What they're doing there is there's a seed moon in Sand Kingdom that you'll see about like 6 minutes into the run. They're going to plant the seed, and the seed normally takes about 20 minutes to grow in real time. But what they did is they set it up so that daylight savings time will activate right as they plant the seed. So the internal clock of the Switch will jump forward an hour, and it'll trick the game into growing the seed instantly because it'll think more than 20 minutes have passed.
Welcome everyone coming from Dance's stream. Thank you for the host.
Oh, thanks to the raid. Alright, just getting started here with Cap Kingdom.
Both are digital, like having the same look in the beginning.
Yep. Cap Kingdom's actually... Oh, sorry, yeah, you can finish.
Really common on that level, like going for a sub-hour, everyone basically has digital, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. The only person I can really think of in like 1.3... Wait, did Mitch? I think Mitch got sub-hour on 1.3 physical. Yeah, I think he's the only one. I think he's the only one on 1.3 that got the first sub-hour on physical. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that Cap Kingdom's actually pretty interesting as of late because just yesterday, Hey There became the first person to complete this kingdom in under 2 minutes and 16 seconds, getting a final time of 2:15.967, 2 frames under the 2:16 barrier. Oh, LightRon missed the left side. Alright.
It loses quite a lot, like 5 seconds around that.
Oh, messing up the backup too. Oh god. Yeah, as we were saying, Odyssey's pretty unpredictable. A lot of things can go wrong at pretty much any moment. Alright. Sailo exiting Cap with what looks like a 219. And LightRon 236 around. So, already about 17 seconds of difference just from that left side mishap.
I didn't see their offsets. I expect no one to go for DSS, right?
Yeah, no, they're not going for DSS.
I know Sailo goes for it like in normal attempts, but it's not that great to go for in races because you can lose a lot of time to it.
Yeah, and also if you miss it twice, then DSTA doesn't work anymore, so that's another thing.
Yeah.
Well, if you miss it 3 times, I think. No, twice, because you set your DSTA offset to 10 seconds earlier. Yeah, what he's talking about is a trick Dino Skip or DSS, where basically instead of doing Dino Skip, you climb up the wall. You, like, I don't know how to explain it. There's a little piece of collision you can use to climb up the wall right behind where they got the first moon. And it saves around 10 to 11 seconds when done optimally, but it's very precise and not very safe for race settings.
Yeah, actually, DSS had like its first birthday like a couple of days ago. Like it was around 1 year ago.
That's true, and we also had Odyssey's 3rd birthday yesterday.
That's also true, yeah.
Yeah, DSS was found 1 day before the 2-year anniversary of Odyssey. We ruined the game right before the birthday, however. But yeah, alright, clean Dino Skip from Sailo.
Yeah, I'm approaching it. Also gets it, I think, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Like, there's like one spot where you can bonk and fall down, which is really unlucky, but...
Yeah, call it the FU spot. Yeah, you have to dive really far right for that to happen, so you see most runners just kind of hit that spot closer to the left. Alright.
Run finishing off Madam Boot.
Do you know if either of these runners do chest flip?
Run doesn't, I know that, but Sailo might do it.
I don't think Sailo does it. I mean, it would make sense to not do it in a race as well. Cascade has a lot of really weird strats that aren't super safe for races.
Yeah. I mean, chest flip isn't too risky. It loses like, I don't know, if you miss it, maybe like 3 to 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
And Sailo actually goes well.
Oh, okay, yep. Here we go. That looks good. He was far enough right. Alright, nice.
That's it. That's like a 1 second time safe overrun. He will go for the cliff moon.
I don't even do chest clip. Ooh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it seems like LightRon is having a bit of issues with trying to go too fast right now. I think he just needs to chill out.
Avoiding the chain jump though. That can be a thing too. Taking damage to the chain jump there.
Second difference between the runners.
Yes, Seren in chat. 2DSS is not necessarily a meme, but it's at the very end of the run extremely hard and it saves 7 seconds. So, also Sailo interacting with Cascade on the map screen again. That's like a second and a half.
Yeah. Small stuff that can add up in the end and actually matter.
Oh, they're talking about Miles Pro. Miles Pro has the current best Moon IL with 2DSS, which is a 451, which is just ridiculous.
I think he was grinding to get a better one actually lately, but I don't know if he's still grinding or if he kind of gave up on that.
Right, because his previous, like, I'm pretty sure he got BTT pillars in his 457, like the best pillars ever.
Yeah.
So,
Pillars is like one of the hardest sections in the game. We'll see that in the end of the run. You can lose a lot. And no one will probably come close to that 48 that Miles has.
Sailo just did the most jank long jump pipe entry I've ever seen in my entire life. He landed on the upper platform and long jumped and still got the pipe suck. That was really weird. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention, I was talking about DSC at the beginning. Oh, LightRon, he would have made he would have made it. Okay.
Yeah. Would he?
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, he's doing it.
He has like a minus 14 or minus 15 in the beginning.
Minus 14?
That should work for like...
Oh yeah, never mind. He got like a 550 something. You're right.
Yeah, that would not work. It works until like 45 or something.
It would probably work until like 547-ish. Ooh, Sailo taking a bonk on the Archway Moon. Good backup though.
Yeah, really good backup.
Thanks Dookie Doo for the 15 bits.
Approaching Dren now.
Yep.
Where you up throw Cappy before grabbing the moon in the alcove to then, if successful, capture the bullet building.
Not quite at bullet building yet.
We will come to that later.
Yeah. Okay, LightRon, wow, doing the triple jump dram setup.
Falling down, but able to.
Oh, Sailo killing
Back
the
up
bullet
bullet bill.
Oh, wait, did he like mess up the movement and dram the build? Like a second.
Yeah, he roll canceled in front of the bullet bill's like area when he jumped to get the Great Moon and then bonked off the side.
Oh,
LightRon.
one falling down.
Yeah.
Both of them having a lot of trouble there at that section.
Yeah. SMO early game is really tough.
I mean, most of SMO is really tough at their level.
I mean, that's very true. I will confirm that.
Talking about tough things, both will go for reverse Jaxi, or like Sailo already goes for it. Like
Yep.
Really hard optimization that saves like 1 second or way easier movement.
Definitely. I can't even do normal Jaxi skip anymore. I tried it and I died. I'm so used to doing reverse Jaxi at this point that when I try to do the old movement, it just doesn't happen. Alright. LightRon looks like the bullet bill is in a good spot for this manip. working perfectly. Alright. Both runners nailing reverse jacks after having some issues with the bullet bill segment.
Yeah, I think both got like the 1 second time save there.
Yep.
Alright. Spin throw notes coming up for Sailo.
Alright.
Alright.
That setup should work. Barely. Oh!
I think he grabbed the tree though, so...
Yeah. Scared me though.
Just like maybe a second or two there.
Yep.
Alright, that's like a 45 exit for Sailo.
Yep.
Still not too bad for a race.
LightRon having some issues with notes as well.
Yeah.
The opening 3 kingdoms of this run, CCS, Cascade Sand, are really brutal for races. Like, when you're not really in the zone yet, if you're still, like, kind of psyched out or nervous, these 3 kingdoms can be killer. So it makes sense that both of them are having a bit of issues. Sailo with the 1045, you were correct on that one. I think LightRon is getting an 11... 11?
I didn't see the globe, but it's like around 24, 25.
24, yeah, it's an 11-11. Okay. Alright.
Not too great of a start, but he can definitely catch up to Sailo again. Like, there are some hard tricks coming up now. Lake Clip is probably the next one.
Yeah, Lake Clip is, it's funny because when you first start the game, Lake is kind of like a break kingdom. Like, there's not that much hard stuff in Lake, but then when you get to the top level, Lake Clip only saves 7 seconds, but it's probably one of the hardest tricks in the game.
Yeah. Really precise. Like a corner clip, where you see it now from Sailo after grabbing the moon.
He's also going to take about 2 seconds time loss to damage refill because he hit a Goomba. Alright, setting up for it. That's good. That'll work. Nice first try.
Good out of bounds, grabs the checkpoint, and down to the chest moon.
Alright. No issues on Lake Clip from Sailo. You always love to see it. Okay, that should work for LightRon as well. Second try.
Actually going for the long jump strat.
Yo.
Also should be good, that checkpoint clip. It happened to me before that just Cappy doesn't home in on the checkpoint or something. And
yeah. Sometimes if you wall jump too far right, Cappy can get pushed away from the checkpoint in the out of bounds. for an unknown reason. I don't know why, but I just know Super Mario Odyssey collision is it's a funny thing sometimes, so I'm not exactly surprised. You love to see 2 successful Lake Clips, though.
Sailo definitely good on coins too, has 117. For the Sharpmoon Wooded.
Yep.
I think Ron should be fine too. He had like 47 out of Madame Hoot. Yeah, he has
he's 100% good. Alright.
So we're looking like about a 1321.
13,
22.
41.
Or it's not.
41, right? 42?
Yeah, 41 exit.
Okay. Wait, 42? No, 41. I can't tell. That's close. 41. Okay, yeah, LightRon definitely saving some time back in Lake, mainly because Sailo hit that Goomba at the beginning, which lost him 2 to the actual bonk on the Goomba and 2 to the damage refill.
I don't know, did he save time like his Lake Clip or slower than Sailo's?
Yeah, his Lake Clip was only 1 try slower, though. So, I assume he saved some time back.
Yeah, well, like a 250 or 251 for a run. That was pretty decent.
Yeah.
So around 20 seconds difference right now.
Yep. Honestly, anything... Oh, sorry, you can...
Yeah, around the time that Nutclip saves, so if Sailo and Ed would actually miss Nutclip and Ron would get it, they would probably be around tied again.
Yep.
I don't want to jinx them for sure.
Yeah. It's good to say it now before they're actually, like, right up there. what I was gonna say is anything under like 255 for Lake is really good in a race setting. Ooh, LightRon not grabbing that moon rock there. It's not a moon rock, shiny rock, whatever. It's a rock with a moon in it, but it's not a moon rock, so I don't know what to call it.
That's a really cool trick to break that rock with the other rock. Like for casual players, nobody really knows that's possible, but that's actually really cool.
Holding a
Also,
rock. Oh yeah, sorry. You can go again.
Yeah, I mean, just like throwing the rock in the air and catching the other, or like catching it again. No wait, I can't even remember how we do it right now.
You grab the other one. You throw one and you grab the other one.
Yeah, and run into the other one falling down.
Yep. Ooh. Sailo! Ooh, okay. So he just has to get the piranha plant moves back, and he doesn't know the backup spot. Does he? Yes, he does. Okay. Okay. Nice.
That's probably around 20 seconds that he lost.
Yeah, that is the time getting predicted.
Yep, that's the time loss you were talking about right there. Okay. Oh, LightRon! No deep woods, please. Okay. So LightRon just needs to get up and he's good with out of bounds. Alright. So, Sailo is going to be having to grab an extra moon here, and then... Oh! LightRon missing ramp, Sailo bonking, I don't know what to focus on.
Both having a hard time right now. Oh, and again messing it up, Ron.
Wooded Kingdom. Thumbs up.
Yeah, most fun kingdom in the run.
Yeah, very fun kingdom, as you can obviously tell. Okay, so Sailo might not be losing that much time to LightRon here, then. It'll be synced up after he grabs the Piranha Plant Moon, because LightRon doesn't have to get that moon.
I think Sailo's still ahead by a couple of seconds, but definitely closer again.
I mean, LightRon missed ramp twice.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, Sailo's definitely still ahead, I just think it might not be super close yet.
Yeah, true. Let's see if Sailo remembers how to do like the old flower road skip. That can be actually difficult if you always come from the other moon and skip that moon.
Oh yeah.
Like different strats for that. Yeah, he goes for the roll cancel strat. This is looking good.
Very good. Also, to answer the question in chat, yeah, Mitch has a 251 lake with no lake clip. He got it in the World Peace Room. Because he's Mitch. LightRon, gonna have to back this up. I haven't seen a vault back up there. Okay, that's actually smart.
Probably the fastest you can do there, I think.
Yeah, I've never even thought of that. I usually do a backflip there. Huh.
Oh, that works. Do you have enough distance with the backflip wall?
Well, if you face the platform, you can barely.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, I never thought to set up a vault there. I'm learning, Paul.
What is this, like 10 seconds now of difference? Probably around that.
Yeah, let's look at the tower fade outs. 18, high 1802, and a little more than 10 seconds. But closer than it was going into Wooded. 11 seconds-ish.
Yeah.
So that's already 10 seconds saved for LightRon this kingdom.
Yeah, and Sailo got stunned. He missed the stun cancel. Oh, LightRon missing the third round.
So does Ron.
The backups in this area always scare me because you're right above the deep woods. So like when it's movement you haven't really practiced, it's always mock ass.
Yeah, actually I raced Ron yesterday, and in that race I got a value dive over deep woods and fell down.
Oh yeah.
It's like the unluckiest thing you can get probably. Like falling into deep woods is like 2 minutes of time loss. Unless you have a really good backup and grabbing moons there and everything, but normally it's like around that.
I don't think... Oh, okay, Sailo missing the fast pipe cycle. Good backup, though. Ron is definitely on pace for the cycle. Just needs to... Alright.
Looking good.
Sub 20 exits for both of them still, even with the monk-ass gameplay all around. These runners in PB attempts would be getting around 1820s, 1830s, I would say, for their PB levels.
Yeah.
Like, I have a sub-hour, my PB is an 1804, but I also do DSS, which neither of these runners do. So, yeah, around like 1820-ish, I'd say would be a good estimate.
Yep.
So not even that far off PB runs, like around a minute off.
So that was a 1933 exit from Sailo and a 1941 exit, I believe, from Ron.
41? Okay.
Yeah, it was 41.
I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, yeah. So only 8 seconds of difference going to Cloud then.
I know Ron usually goes for the Cloud hint art. I don't know about Sailo. It's like a really small optimization that saves around 1 second, because you actually have to grab a hint art to have enough points in Snow Kingdom later on.
Correct.
To buy a moon. And most runners on a not on that level, like a lower level, go for the hint art in Metro, which doesn't lose much time, like 1 second.
Oh.
Grabbing the hint art in Cloud, like Ron just did.
And okay, he's good.
Doesn't lose time if you do it correctly. And Ron did it really well here.
Yep. Very nice. So he will be saving a second over Sailo and Day Metro. Keep that in mind. The comeback. Very close race so far, though.
Yeah.
Looking like
both had some struggle in early game, but it's still close.
yeah, it's fine. 21:03 Cloud exit for Sailo, and looking like about a 21:10 for LightRon. Yep. Okay,
No.
7 seconds. He saved a second back there,
Yeah.
and he's got the second in Metro as well. He's slowly eating away at Silo's lead, bringing it back.
I know Ron goes for like really optimal strats in this kingdom, probably more optimal strats than Sailo. So if he actually nails those strats,
Speaking
yeah.
of which, yep, Sailo Mewtwo.
All right. I don't go for that. he's pulling out everything.
Yeah, he actually goes like for everything in Lost, I think.
Oh, does he do? Oh, triple jump butterfly. Oh, stop
Yeah,
scaring.
he also goes for like
You're not wrong.
the roll cancel stretch that's coming up now, and reverse torpedo.
Oh, he does reverse repeatal too. Damn. Okay, yeah, he's going for everything in Lost.
And he's
Lost
catching
is-
up.
He is catching up. Yeah, Lost is very scary. I'm always a bit of a wuss when it comes to Lost Kingdom. I can never.
Sailo
trust
goes
it.
for reverse torpedo here. He goes for it.
No.
But he didn't get it. That's
Oh.
not bad.
Yep. Okay. Okay. LightRon not opting not to go for it as well.
So you can grab those 2 moons in reverse order, which is like 2 seconds faster, I believe. Or
2 and a
seconds,
half.
I don't-
About
2.5.
Oh, what? No,
Sailo dying.
Silo! Oh, Cage Triple claims another victim. Cage Triple's really hard. It's understandable to mess up. LightRon nailing it though. Okay. Sailo knows these backups, it seems like though.
That's like not jerk off to.
Yep. Alright, and LightRon having some issues with the globe, but definitely pretty far ahead now.
23, 28. That's it.
28
Yep.
exit.
And Sailo looking at, if I had to guess, 23, 45. Maybe 44.
Yeah, it's kind of close. So 16 seconds apart.
Alright. And that's just how it is with SMO. So much hard stuff back to back.
Ron definitely also goes for like all the strats in Metro, so those like
I mean,
are his
yeah.
2 best kingdoms lost in Metro, I would say.
His average Metro is like almost 10 seconds faster than mine usually. So
Yeah, I think his goal is the 26. That's really good.
my best is a 29, but I don't usually
Okay.
play close to that. My golds combined, like my Metro and Day Metro, is 723, but that's never gonna happen. Okay, it looks like he was setting up for the Shirane bounce, wasn't very confident with that angle. Getting it on the second try though, oh wow. Okay, yeah, he's flying. Don't even have anything to say to that. That strat's insanely hard. Sailo opting for the more standard strat here. Okay, LightRon doing the spin throw roll cancels right there too. Oh, and he does Goomba Heck. Okay, dude, there's so much going on. Metro is really jam packed. Okay.
Yeah. Metro has so many cool tricks in it.
Yeah, he did mess up the movement for Goomba Heck though, so not saving that 0.5 seconds, unfortunately.
Yeah, a really risky strat to go for.
Yeah. Alright. Heading up to Mecha Wiggler. A fight I'm pretty familiar with. I'm sure every Odyssey runner is.
It's like one part in the run where actually RNG is kind of big.
And that's the one section in the run where I have the best segment for it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Tell me what is like the secret to a good Mecha Wiggler fight?
Well, I mean, Mitch tied my Mecha Wiggler segment in the console, so like I was doing PB attempts. My run was so bad. I just continued it, and then that happened. I saved like 4 seconds on the Mecha Wiggler in my gold at the time. It's just ridiculous.
Looking at Juron's pattern now.
Alright, that's a good pattern.
Decent. Yeah,
that's a really good pattern. Alright, nice.
Yeah, basically perfect.
Yep. You basically just don't want it to go in loops. That's like the main thing. As long as it stays out of like a loop where you're trying to hit it, then it's good. Alright, Silo. He was a little far away from the wall, so hard to aim there. Should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Still getting the 2 cycle. So LightRon getting about a 26:42 night Metro exit. Yep. And I'll be able to tell what Silos is once he grabs the multi-moon. 27:06, I think.
I'd say 04, but okay.
Yeah, it's an 06.
Yeah, okay.
05 maybe. Yeah. I think so. Alright. LightRon nailing Metrodrome, coming up on the worst trick in the run, in my opinion. I hate scoop clips. Horrible trick. Very bad.
Terrible.
Getting drive-by. Very clean.
Yeah. Even if you don't go for drive-by, it's not that bad, I would say, but drive-by
drive-by is so bad.
Like, sometimes it works like every single time, like 10 times in a row, and then you can't do it for like the next 10 times.
And it only ever works on bad runs for me. Silo getting drive-by as well. I like how they've been pretty much synced with moon grabs, just like 2 moons apart on those past 2 moons. LightRon's day Metro has been very good so far.
He now will attempt bullet building. Or like slots first and then bullet building.
I want to say that the beginning of day Metro is way harder for me, so this gameplay is very impressive on LightRon's part. Same with Silo. Silo hasn't messed up anything major either. Alright, LightRon nailing the spin through slot strat.
I think Silo also goes for it.
Yep. I mean, it's the standard strat there to do the spin throw, but I just think it looks really cool.
I was talking about bullet building route.
Oh yeah, well he does too.
Looking good for one. No.
Yeah.
Has to capture the bullet build.
Yeah, that cycle's more than good enough. Yeah, not even. Oh, he is doing neutral bounce. Okay, playing it safe there.
Nice.
This cycle was definitely good enough where he could have not done a neutral bounce and saved some juicy frames, but you know, it's a race setting.
Little chaos dive for Silo there. Lost some time, so
he
might not be able.
Nah, he can make it. He just has to go. Oh, okay. I don't think he can make it anymore.
Got stuck in the garbage can.
Good backup, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now after the Tower Moon, Ron will actually save another second over Sailo. With loud and hard. Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at LightRon right now, and his accurate climb was scaring me. Lots of weird stuff was going on there. Capture taken.
This is the second that LightRon saves.
Yep. Not grabbing that hint art there. Heading straight down to the moon.
So yeah, reading in chat like about seeding. Ron was like seed 4 in the beginning and Sailo seed 3, but actually Ron now bot Sailo and has a better PB than him.
LightRon, People's Room. Okay. People's Room is not really a place where you expect to have issues, but getting a little too cheeky with those dive angles there, missing the awning twice. Ooh, okay, Sailo taking a bonk on that awning as well. Metro's very hard kingdom overall, though. It's good that they both got out of it with no major injuries to either run.
For me, Metro is probably like the second worst. Like I find Luncheon easier. Like most of the people say like Luncheon and Wooded are the hardest, but for me, Metro is harder than Luncheon.
I say Luncheon is the hardest and Metro's second for me.
Oh, okay.
I played 13 off my Luncheon gold in my PP. Yay.
Yeah, okay.
Very bad for me. Okay. Anyways, both runners going to Snow Kingdom, which I think is actually pretty underrated in difficulty in my opinion. Snow is a very hard kingdom. A lot of people seem to overlook like the amount of small optimizations that are in it.
True.
Such as Gold Fire Speed, LightRon not going for it, or I think he was going for it, but he let go of his roll too early. I couldn't tell.
I didn't know it was called like that, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's just called Gold Fire Speed. Actually, here, quick little lore. Goldfire was an old Koopa freerunning player back in like 2018,
okay, yeah.
And he found a strat in Metro Kingdom freerunning where you do that except in...
Yeah, I know it's true.
Yeah. Ooh, LightRon doing that spin throw roll cancel there.
Pretty hot.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone do that. It's an interesting strat.
Don't know if it's fast though, to be honest. Like a normal roll cancel might be faster there.
Yeah, I think you'd fall faster with a normal roll cancel, but I can't hate on the style points, dude.
Both going over the wall before entering Chiveria. Like, it's been theorized lately that it's faster to go around the wall.
Oh, right. Psionic, I saw, was posting some clips of that.
Yeah. Actually, I found that it was probably faster and no one really grinded for a segment there for BTT. So BTT is still going over the wall, but like a splice was only a little slower and had some mistakes in it. So it's probably faster to go around.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Psionic, he kind of decimated the segment in this room that LightRon's in. The segment for that one that he's got. Like that super cycle-based segment on like a short area saved 5 whole frames, which sounds like nothing, but on a cycle-based moon, it's just kind of crazy.
He had like a little competition with Doge, and he won.
Yep. All right.
Kind of close again.
Yeah. Still, Sailo's definitely still in contention. Oh, I thought he died.
So close.
Yeah. You just gotta stop scaring me like that. I'm having heart attacks.
Right, are we gonna see some Goomba vectors here?
Not
really.
That's like a super micro optimization. That's like, oh no! Oh!
So unfortunate.
And there, Sailo's ahead now. There you go.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Around 3 to 4 seconds, I would say. And he goes for the vector.
Oh wow, okay, that was sexy.
I don't think I think like those vectors can save like a second actually. Like it's kind of big.
Maybe I should look into it then. I didn't know it saved a whole second.
Because I remember for BTT, Tyron went for it and he optimized that segment by like he improved that segment by a lot with those vectors. Like we're talking about BTT all the time. If someone in chat doesn't know what BTT is, it's best theoretical time. People basically grind for perfect small segments in the run, and we add those segments up to get a theoretical time for the category, which we can use to like see how far we could push that category.
Correct. And in any percent, I believe it's currently 55-29.
I think it's 27 already.
27 at the moment.
Wait, 37?
27.
27. Okay, yeah. I know it got sub 55-30. I just didn't know what it was. I remember that though.
It's been kind of active lately. Okay, looking at Snowram.
That setup looks good.
Yeah,
yep.
Really good.
Alright. LightRon with the very good cap bounce vector, making that no issue as well.
Oh, this is so close.
Tyron said Goomba vector saved like 1.5. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I need to look into that then. I never did it because I didn't think it saved that much. Okay, yeah, very close race here out of snow. 36.09 for LightRon, or not LightRon, Sailo. I'm looking like a 36.15 for LightRon. So 6 seconds.
Heading on to Seaside Kingdom. Yeah. Like one of the two kingdoms where fish movement is actually important.
Yeah, very important in Seaside. You'll look at Tyron's 310 and you'll be like, oh yeah, I can do that, and then you do basically the same thing, get like a 316, and you're like, huh? It's Goomba, like fish lines in this kingdom are so important, and optimizing them fully is crazy.
Yeah, this kingdom is like a good example for a kingdom that has a lot of really small optimizations in it.
That's very true. Yeah, like the community summer best segment, which is when I say column sub, just the best segment that anyone's ever gotten for this, is a 310.7, which is just insane, ridiculous. Stupid amounts of optimization went into that. Oops, LightRon, hot on his tail.
Both games already up to that.
And they were both in the same moon cutscene at the same time for a brief second there. That means they're within 4 seconds.
And now to fish movement.
Yep.
Who has the better fish movement?
LightRon not getting the boost in the water there, but that's like a very small optimization. If you let go of the stick right as you enter the water, you can keep some momentum as you fall down. I think Sailo got that from what I saw.
So yeah, fish movement is basically all about cutting corners really close and getting optimal lines everywhere, and getting early shades on some moons.
Sailo's movement looks really good so far. Yep, swimming up to the top of that tunnel, you might have noticed, another really small thing, so you can just tap up to get up over this ledge here. Yeah. LightRon actually not doing that. That's like a very small optimization.
Yeah, a couple of frames.
Yep.
They're like 5 seconds apart now.
Yeah. They were within 4 seconds, but I think Sailo's fish movement is just...
Slightly
yeah, they're like 4 seconds apart still, actually.
Fish clip.
Oh, Sailo doing the turn on the fish strat. Oh! Backfiring on him.
And Ron is ahead again.
Now LightRon's ahead by solid maybe 3 seconds, if I had to guess. 38.50 grab for LightRon. 38.53 for Sailo, 3 seconds. I mean, I thought this was going to be a close race. I didn't think it was going to be within like 5 seconds going into luncheon.
Yeah.
This is kind of nutty.
Really hype.
Their PV's LightRon 3 seconds ahead.
Alright. Yeah, just like their PVs. Alright. 39.32 for LightRon. 39.36 for Sailo. A little under 4 seconds. Yeah, luncheon is going to be really scary. Luncheon is a kingdom that's very easy to take big time losses in. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here. So, I mean, this race could look completely different coming out of Luncheon, or it could look about the same. Who knows? Alright.
What would you say? What makes Luncheon like the most difficult kingdom for you?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Mainly nerves when I'm on good pace.
Okay.
Because it's, I mean, the gameplay itself might not be the hardest, but oh man, when you're on like, when you see your BBT and you're on a really good run, or like even when you're in a race. Ooh. Yeah. Speaking of, Silo just not getting a break.
Oh, that's so painful.
Yeah.
I feel really bad. Oh,
no.
Oh no.
Oh, this is not good.
Back to
Okay.
Soul.
There we go. Getting there eventually. Yeah, as we were saying, Luncheon, not a very forgiving kingdom. Like that's just an example right there. If that happened on a PB run, your run's probably just dead right there. Oh, this is Silo.
Yeah, you probably lost around, I would say, like 30 seconds there.
Yeah, seems like it. Oh!
It's not over.
Oh. Okay, let out all your anger and spirit. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Get your tilt out now. That's the main thing about Odyssey 2 is it's so easy to get tilted and start snowballing, at least for me. Like, sometimes when I mess one thing up, I just start messing everything up, and I think that's what happened to Silo there. Like, it's not very common to mess up the movement to the second moon, but I think he was just mad about the first moon. Also, he did get the frame perfect Mario standing in the back of the cutscene there.
Nice.
Does literally nothing, but looks cool. So yeah.
When taking damage, using like a couple of seconds.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay,
I think both will go for the frog capture there. There's a more optimal strat that saves like, I don't know, 1.5 seconds. Not using the capture there.
LightRon also grabbing the checkpoint to avoid damage refill, but I don't know if he might have lost more than the 2 seconds he would have lost if he just took the damage refill with that. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it can definitely save time to get the checkpoint there, but you have to know what you do there.
Yeah, that movement didn't look super optimal, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. That was a really good backup on Silo's part. Luncheon's geometry is really weird, it can just push you off.
Right, bonk strat for on. Grab the moon low. Like one of the, I don't know, 3 to 4 places where you actually want to bonk.
Yep. I can think of 3 off the top of my head.
There's like one in Wooded. Like not like I think Tyrant goes for like the spin pwned up throw on that nut, but most runners go for a bonk there.
I just capture it.
Oh yeah.
Like employees only, of course. When you're going in there, you take an intentional bonk. Also, Snow Goomba Room, although it's not optimal, a lot of people bonk there instead of doing the long jump into the moon. Alright. Neither runner having issues with Manipulus for the Potaboo.
Another small optimization.
Oh wow. Exactly 1 forks room apart, okay.
Is that like 25 seconds then?
Something around that. You probably know more than me.
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
I only know my goals and I have like subsplits and I don't have a subsplit for the whole room, but
okay.
Okay.
Oh, come on, please.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Silo keeps scaring me, man.
It's about a 33-second lead for LightRon out of 4 race because of that.
Yep, alright. I mean, it runs far from over. Like, it might seem hopeless for Sally, you know, like 35-ish behind, but there's still some really hard segments left in the run. I mean, even the ending of Luncheon can be annoying and kill you sometimes.
Yeah. And Bowser's coming up always scary, and there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong there.
Definitely.
Especially mech, obviously.
Yeah. I usually mess up shards more than I mess up mech.
Yeah, but shards is... Yeah, you don't lose too much on shards.
Yeah, you don't lose as much on shards. Yeah, you're right. Because if you fall off, if you miss... Or LightRon, Chaos Dive. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that delayed dive at all. I thought he was gonna die. Yikes.
That was a decent luncheon for one, I would say. Like a couple of smaller mistakes, but...
Oh yeah, also, Mario Bro, in order to do the thing after forks, you basically just vector the first big jump after you grab the Potable. It's hard to explain, but like you do the first jump to the left, like the small jump, where you go forward a lot to the left, and then you jump to the right with the other two jumps, and it works. So yeah, just try something like that. 45-58 for LightRon, and probably about 46-30 something for Sailo. I didn't see the meat grab. I would know if I saw the meat moon grab.
Yeah, I used the multi-moon grab normally. And there's like, I think it's 46 or 47 for multi-moon grab.
Yep, it's 47 for the multi-moon grab, yeah. 46-32 for Sailo. So 34-ish second lead for LightRon going into RBM.
Alright, Rune Kingdom coming up.
Auto-scroller.
I mean, it's basically an auto-scroller, but lately, like a couple of days ago, I saw, hey, they're saying everyone who sees it as an auto-scroller sees that Kingdom again.
Well, I mean, that's because Hather has a 12 and he's hacking, so it's okay.
Yeah, he's way ahead of everyone else in this Kingdom. But
yeah,
he definitely knows what he's talking about then, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
But, yeah, there are some auto-scrolling parts in there for sure.
Sailo taking a bonk on the sword, going up to the pylon as well. Yo, wanna become famous bot in chat? Let's go.
I want to become famous.
Do you want to become famous?
Both runners getting a hit art for good luck.
Of course. You can't just leave Captain Toad under the ground like that, man.
Maybe a good time to use that downtime in that fight to talk about the tournament and what's still coming up. This is like quarterfinals, losers bracket. The winner of this race will face Hey There in semifinals. Yep. And actually we already have the grand finals of the winners bracket soon, which is Spencer against Doge. So yeah, if you haven't followed Cool Cat Gang, make sure to do that and not miss those races.
Yeah, those races will definitely be interesting. Okay, LightRon making Ruined less of an auto-scroller. That was a weird spin throw. Yeah, Sailo is about one Ruined Dragon phase behind. Yeah, I mean, Hey There probably knows what he's talking about when he talks about Ruined. His gold is 3 seconds better than that, so I don't know. I don't know how that even happens. Well, I mean, I kind of do. I looked at it. I saw his strats and his mashing, so like.
Yeah. It's like the god masher.
Yeah.
And he's like going for really small optimizations. Also, like he has, like you were talking about earlier, he got the record for Cap Kingdom yesterday, and that's also a kingdom where you have to do like all the small optimizations to get a record in.
Yeah, 215 cap was a meme for the longest time, and now it's real. Like, it still hasn't really sunk in that he got it yesterday.
Yeah, it's probably the last second barrier, I would say. Like, this time for real.
Almost definitely. Because
unless we find something, yeah.
BTT is 214.30, pretty sure. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone can play within 0.7 of BTT.
I mean, yeah, hey there, Sob for the cap was like 215.3, and he had to play 0.6 off like those super optimized segments, and he did it.
Alright, let's see the LightRon special for this section here.
Alright.
It was for a different strat than like everybody else.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Alright.
And he
Very
said,
cool strat.
I think he said he also gets like 103 ogres sometimes, so it's probably not that slow.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I usually get like mid 103s with like the standard strat.
Yeah, I think he said like sometimes he gets high 103, so it's probably like around 0.5 slower.
Okay, yeah.
But a lot easier, I would say, than like the optimal strat there.
Oh, I don't even do the optimal strat. Like the
you don't do the roll cancel. I
nah, I do what Sailo does, except I do it.
You don't fall down.
Well, except I don't fall there. No, I'm joking. I also don't cap stall on the wall either. I do a motion control cap throw against the wall to gain more height. So
Alright, Ron goes for like optimum shards.
Oh yeah, new shards. Okay.
And birdless. So let's see.
Okay. Looks
good
good so far. Yep. Okay. That should work. Yep. Nice. Very
Perfect
good
shot.
shards. All right. Those strats, I can't even begin to describe how hard those strats are. So, major props to him.
Shards might be like the hardest movement section in the game, actually.
Yeah, definitely the hardest movement section in Bowser's by far.
Yeah. Alright, Sailo goes for the old way to do shards, I would say.
Yep.
Oh, he missed dive back. Oh no, not dive back itself, but missing the shard there.
Yep. LightRon nailing Bowser Gem. Sailo... Oh, having some issues with shards here. Capture taken has kind of become the main way to show your what's the word? It's not really anger, just like discontent with your movement when you don't have a mic in the camera.
I think like Mitch was the first one I saw. Do that.
Yeah. Mitch would just like spam it anytime he lost time. It was really funny.
For a while I actually thought there was like an actual reason for that, but then I realized it's just anger.
Yeah, it's just I'm upset with my movement. Alright, good first person Harriet for LightRon as well. LightRon's not messing around this Bowser's.
One went for Harriet first, let's see what Sailo does.
Sailo taking a bonk on that.
Making the right decision going for Harriet first.
I agree. You're outnumbered 2-3 right now in the commentator booth.
It doesn't make any sense to go for Harriet. So.
Harriet is harder. Get the hard one out of the way first. I mean, LightRon's messing up Topper right now, so he's not really proving my point here. But you know, okay, Sailo does Topper first get this Topper first propaganda off my CCG stream. Oh my god.
I think like Harriet is probably harder on a higher level, but on like a beginner level, Chopper was always harder for me.
Very true, but I like to get first person Harriet out of the way first. Does Sailo also do first person? Yeah, he does. Alright.
Not the ground pound strat though.
Yeah. LightRon doesn't do that either. I don't do it either. It's hard. I guess it's not hard, it's unusual, I should say. Okay, LightRon doing the triple around the crates. Nailing that perfectly. Very good. Jeez, he's pulling out all these strats that I haven't really seen that much. Like the double jump, blind jump. I don't really see that many people go for that. Oh, okay, nice. The wall jump for safety. Probably could have spun with the Pokio as well, but that works too. Okay, going into Mecha Brutal. Probably the last, like, well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to jinx it.
Too late.
Too late. Too late, yeah. Okay, he's fine. Good backup. Oh, no, I gotta shut my mouth. I gotta shut up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're good now.
Now this fight is over.
Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, to be fair, the leg climb is like the main hard part.
Yeah.
So.
It was close for Sailo that jump.
Yeah. In my 59-57, I pressed the R button too early to turn the camera on and it didn't turn. I barely made one jump. I had just in my current TV. Like, I almost missed it. Okay, LightRon getting Harry at third. Good setup for top required. No input draw.
Confirmed, okay.
Alright, good.
Yeah, now Sailo will have a hard time to catch up unless LightRon does like stupid stuff in Moon.
I mean, I'm not going to mention the trick that shall not be named that loses 40 seconds, but yeah. Or not. Oh, is Sailo doing top required? Nice 0.2 time save.
Really nice.
Looks very clean. I wasn't trying to flex my sub-hour. I should have just said in my PB, I'm sorry. I apologize.
So let's see Sailo's target acquired here.
Should be good. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're talking about sub-hour, like both of these runners are going for sub-hour right now, I would say. So Sailo hasn't been too active, but both of them going for sub-hour, so make sure to follow them.
Definitely.
And yeah, again, and what would you say, like, you recently got sub-hour, what's like the hardest barrier? Is it like the mental barrier to get sub-hour? Is it like...
It's mental barrier, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
For me, well, I mean, I think for me, mainly because, like, I had my 1021 for 5 months. Like, I was beating at that PB for so long. I was getting so many sub-hour pace runs, and then they would all die. Like, I had so many runs, like, die to mech, die to luncheon, just in general. And then just, like, I mean, I could tell you, when I got into Moon on my sub-hour, and I knew I needed a 520, which is, you know, that's 10 off my gold, I was like, oh god, my legs went numb and my hands went cold.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally understandable for that.
Yeah, I was just like, I couldn't feel my legs, and I was like breathing super heavily for the entire thing. Ooh, LightRon with that sexy triple jump vector.
Really good. Skipping the dive there, which loses a little bit of time.
Yeah. I mean, first... Also, yeah, because my hands were cold, I lost like 4 seconds in escape to Bowser swipes alone. Just across escape.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I couldn't swipe, I thought I was killing it. I thought it was over. LightRon with the really good moon skip as well.
Yeah, really safe one, but understandable. He's ahead.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, Triangulum, I couldn't cry when I got my PB because I was busy hyperventilating. I literally almost passed out.
Sailo also with a really good vector here.
Yeah, very nice from both runners. Ooh, LightRon with the spin throw strat for first phase Bowser.
Yeah, really sexy.
Yeah. Ooh, and the spin pound for Moonskip. I think Sailo's bringing out everything he can, just in case LightRon messes up, you know, bringing out all the stops. He almost died. I am very glad he decided to do that extra cap stall there. Like, if I'm Usually I opt to skip that capsule, but whenever I'm on pace or in a race, I always just make sure to do that. When I'm grinding for like ILs, I skip the capsule, but I'm always too much of a wuss to do it anyways. Oh, okay. That's 7 seconds. So rolling over the fire. Oh, not getting that one, yeah. Okay. LightRon does have a really comfortable lead going into escape.
Yeah, 2 phases ahead.
Yeah. As long as he holds it together, he should be fine. Escape isn't that hard. I don't know if he's watching. If he knows his lead, he should just play it kind of safe here.
Yeah.
He might not.
I have to say though, I lost one of my races because I died in pillars. So that's not impossible to happen.
I've done that before too, actually. I did that in a marathon run that I did. I was on 101 pace with losing like a minute to DSS, and then I died in pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you die in pillars, you lose a minute and a half, by the way. It's not fun.
Yeah, pillars can just drop inputs and be really bad sometimes.
Oh yeah, in my 1019, I almost died at the beginning of pillars. That would have been interesting. I was like hovering over the edge, and Bowser was dropping my fireballs until like right before I was about to die.
And run with the troll there, like going like for 2 DSS for like a little bit, like the line was heading towards 2 DSS for like half a second.
Getting 2D skip and fast XD skip. Okay, he should be good now. As long as Pillars doesn't do a funny. He's through 2D section, which is what I was mainly concerned about. And he is on like low 102 pace right now.
Yeah, still really good. Considering he got like, what was that, 1941 wooded exit?
Yeah, that's like a minute, that's like a minute 10 off what he'd probably want. So, okay. Not turning the camera for early pillar. Interesting. I don't see a lot of people do that. I mean, apparently it worked.
That was like 8 shots, but that's okay.
I mean, yeah, as long as you get it, it's typically just faster either way. Unless you spend like, unless you literally walk all the way up to the pillar. Okay, yeah, I think LightRon's good. Sailo also doing the troll 2DSS. And that is it for LightRon.
Yep.
Alright. Looking like a 102... I don't even want to guess. I didn't look at the final pillar fall. I think it's a 102-20. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here 21.
Alright. GG's to him.
Yep. GG.
Taking this one.
He's gonna face A there now in the next round.
Okay. Sailo can close out like around a 103-22-ish with a solid pillars. That early pillar. Oh, okay, better than I thought actually. Shooting some extra fireballs for safety. Alright. Looking good actually. Did not get rock blocked at all. Very nice. Alright. That... Oh! Okay, those swipes.
That's an interesting camera.
Looking like a 103-25? Yeah, 25. Yeah. Alright. GG's to Sailo.
Exactly a minute and 4 seconds behind.
Yep. 0.63 on both timers. Alright. Huge congrats to LightRon on moving on in, you said the loser's bracket, right?
Yeah, it's loser's bracket.
Alright, yeah, he's on his way to making it back.
Yeah, next round will be Hay there, and then that's like semi-finals.
Alright. I mean, that was an interesting race. It was looking super close going into luncheon, but unfortunately, Sailo just had
really rough luncheon. Yeah,
really rough luncheon. Then Bowser's was kind of a bully as well. Just late game wasn't going his way.
So it looks like both racers are ready for their interviews if they can get moved in.
That's nice. guys.
GG.
Hello.
Thanks.
GG Ron, thanks for the race.
Yeah, thanks for the race too. It was scary, oh my god, to run against you.
I can imagine that. Yeah. I can imagine both of you were a little nervous going into that one. It seemed like a really close race.
Yeah, I have played this game for like 1.5 months, and I just did one no reset before this race, and got like a 103 as well, like around this time. And honestly, I'm okay with it.
Okay, yeah.
But it was a rough run. I can't think of any place where I didn't make a mistake. So
yeah, that's rough.
It was quite rough, but hey.
What can you do, man? If you haven't played the game in a while, like a 103 is a pretty respectable time, honestly.
Yeah, I took a small break.
Yeah, gotcha.
That helped me for sure.
Anyways, yeah, it was a very nice race till like late game, and my late game was just rough.
Yep, you were ahead by like 6 going to Seaside, then LightRon was ahead by like 3 out of Seaside, and then Luncheon just kind of ruined everything.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, Luncheon tends to happen like that. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, but I was actually...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was actually surprised by you, Ron, and I guess I was kind of sleeping on you, but you got some fucking fast strats. Oh, oops.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, you go for a lot of stuff that I don't even go for.
I was just peeking on my second monitor a few times, and some stuff that I saw there, like, damn, that's some fast shit.
Yeah. There are only some kingdoms I am at least decent on it. I really like kingdoms like Lost and Metro. I have a lot of practice on it. But other kingdoms like No and other Seaside too, I need to work on them. And it was really hard to begin this race with all those mistakes in early game. I was pretty confused. I had really issues to get in, but that's cool.
You sound a little stressed. I feel like a lot of that stress is probably lifted now that you won there, right? You're moving on. Huge GGs, man.
I mean,
I always have issues to launch a race.
I basically get nervous for like every race, like every time I get nervous. It doesn't matter who I race against. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just the atmosphere.
I've lost. I remember it's just because I had this one experience where I got a 109 in a race and my PB was a 101. Where like I get nervous every time now. Ever since that happened to me.
The main difference between a race and a normal PB attempt is that you're not really nervous in an early game when you do a PB attempt, but in a race, you're so scared in cap to fail.
Yeah,
it's basically the other way around. I'm like very nervous at the beginning, and just it gets better over time.
Yeah. But as you slowly start to care less as you make more mistakes. That's what happens to me.
Anyways, yeah, it was a fun race. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks.
Also, thanks, Saren, for like putting up this tournament. It was very fun playing in it. So thank you very much. And thanks for the commentators, obviously.
Yeah, no problem. This was a really fun match. Very fun match to commentate.
Very good job.
Yeah, thank you. Are you gonna keep streaming, Ron?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do some attempts to distress a little bit.
Yeah, makes sense. Then I think we're going to be hitting you up with a raid in a bit.
Oh. Thanks a lot.
Right. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. This was a really, really close race until late game, and either way, I mean, staying within a minute of each other, it's still a pretty close race overall. GG's to LightRon. Sorry to Sailo that you couldn't move on, but still made the race really interesting.
That's okay. So, yeah. I didn't expect anything else.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, I think LightRon has been grinding a lot, so I mean, get sub already, Ron. Like, you can do it.
That's what I'm saying. All right, yeah. Also, we got next thing coming up, more SM64 at 3:30 Pacific time. So that's in about an hour and 13 minutes. So yeah, check back into CCG. if you're interested in that. The SM64 matches have been really interesting for me to watch, even though I don't run the game. It's just been really cool to see overall. So yeah, stop by if you think you'd be interested.
Yeah, I watched the match Max with Doge earlier and it was very interesting.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, me too. It was very cool.
Alright, thanks for having me.
Alright.
See ya, everyone.
Bye, everyone.